pacing back and forth. Oh, I don't understand why you're standing right here. All your shots have scored. No, scratching at the scars you left on my skin. We fight and we fall and we rise through it all till we find what we want, then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just me, just you, lost in the moment.
Hey everyone, it's Karen. Welcome back to another video. If you're new, hi! I'm so very glad you decided to click on this video. I do hope you will stay until the very end. I am doing a review of the Morphe Filter Effect Foundation, I believe it's called. Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. And I did pick it up at Ulta today. But I also do talk a little bit about the product launch that Jaclyn Hill had this morning of her Valentine's Day capsule, and what I found on Teaspill as I was looking for more information in regards to Jaclyn's launch, since I did not see a video on her channel. I do, for those of you that are new, just remember, sometimes people are always going to judge you no matter what. Unfortunately, that's just the way the world is, and not everyone will like you. And they will try to pick you apart sometimes, so be mindful in everything that you put in your mind, in your body. I'm going to talk about that today. That's the reason for me bringing up this topic. And just to let some of you know, I do not, while I'm putting on makeup, I do not like to wear anything but t-shirts, pajamas, things like that, because I have a tendency to get makeup on me, and I've ruined a lot of clothes. So if any of you are wondering why she was in big t-shirts or in pajamas when she's putting on her makeup, that would be the reason why. So if you want to take the time to get to know me and a little bit more about what I have to say about these situations and this foundation, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so you know I've been on a foundation hunt for a while. Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear 24-Hour Foundation has been the one I've used the most, and the one that I keep going back to. Even though they say it's a full coverage, it's really not. And I was looking for another foundation. Morphe just came out with a new foundation that is $20, and it's called Filter Effect Soft Focused Foundation, Medium to Full Coverage. And I decided I was going to try it. Mind you, my face is red right now because I actually went to the tanning salon. I didn't burn, but I used a lotion that contained a tingle in it. And by accident, when I came home to shower, I did not scrub my hands apparently hard enough. And when I washed my face and whatever, some of it transferred. So it produces melanin, so that's why it turns red first, and then it turns tan. But anyhow, after explaining that, at least now when I do the foundation, if it covers it all, we'll know that it's really, really good. So this is what the foundation looks like. They had, most of it sold out online on Ulta. I'm not sure about Morphe's site, but I can tell you, wow. All right, maybe I should have just opened it from the bottom. They give you a free foundation brush with it. Here it is here. Oh, this looks light. This is supposed to be my shade, according to their shade match. We'll see. Most of the brushes are gone online, but in the store, they do have them. This is Morphe's foundation brush that they're, I guess, recommending to go with this foundation. It's called the Morphe E63, so you can see that there, and you can see what it looks like. We are going to try this brush with this foundation. And they are offering samples, too. For some reason, they charge you a penny when you go to check out. You give them everything, the brush, they charge me for the foundation. The brush was a penny, and, I don't know, the samples were a penny, which I thought was weird. But anyway, we're going to see how well this foundation works, and I'm going to use my normal primer, which is either Benefit Professional or it is the Luminizing by Dr. Brandt, which should be right here. And then I wanted to talk to you guys about the Jaclyn Hill launch that went this morning. Now, I woke up to a few videos on this that she launched what she calls a Valentine's capsule, which were like mystery boxes or whatever. And I had went over to her channel to see if she had announced it there, and she did not. But she did have an Instagram story, and one of the first videos that popped up was tea spills. So I decided I wanted to learn about the launch, so I clicked on tea spill. And I don't like drama channels, really. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes it just, to me, overall, they exaggerate. I mean, the first thing she said was, it's a hairy situation, because what are people thinking? Jaclyn doesn't post videos until she gets ready for her launch, she talks about. And she then goes into the original lipstick launch, which I'm pretty sure Jaclyn would like to forget.
She always said she was working hard on it and wanted the line to be perfect, which is why it took so long for the first product to drop. Everyone was so excited when she finally announced her nude lipsticks. But that excitement only lasted until people actually started receiving their products in the mail.
And do we really need to take this into consideration with her new product launches? I don't think so, since all of that has been addressed. She did what she needed to do. She gave everybody refunds, and that was that. But lately I've been talking to you guys about being mindful on what you put in your mind and in your body. And what you put in your mind does have an influence on you. So the reason I'm making this video, and I am talking about this while I'm reviewing this foundation, is because it's got a pump. I feel like the drama channels focus so much on drama, obviously, and it has an effect on what you guys buy, what you don't buy, what you think. It might determine whether you like someone or not. And to be honest with you, because of the YouTube world the way that it is, you know, a lot of people are taking into consideration what they buy because of who they like, which is fine if you're an honest influencer and all that stuff. And okay, so this brush is going to be very different and interesting, but it might just work. I like to do the buffing technique, which is around here, but with this, it's going to have to be kind of this way in order for me to do that. But anyhow, so with this being said, let's see what she has to say about Jaclyn Hill's launch.
We all know love is blind. That's why Jaclyn curated 4 surprise sets. Take the leap and fall in love with makeup all over again. It looks like there's 4 different boxes to choose from. One is a lip collection, a highlighter collection, a starter kit, and then a big box that has everything in it. When I saw she was releasing a lip collection full of lipsticks, all I got was 2019 fuzzy lipstick flashbacks. But now looking at the sneak peek picture, it actually looks like it might be liquid lipsticks or maybe even lip glosses. Now here's where I have an issue. Jaclyn's brand doesn't really have the best track record when it comes to products. She's taken a year off from releasing anything or expanding her brand, so a lot of people are finding it strange that she would choose to come back like this. Her brand page is also extremely inactive. They haven't posted anything since September before posting about her new launch. I think mystery boxes can be a really fun idea, but only with established brands. I feel like her brand really needs to earn customers' trust back, so why would you want to buy products from her without even seeing them first or hearing reviews? Mystery boxes are a really great idea to get people to buy things that they've never tried before.
Okay, so she doesn't like the fact that, and she brings it up, that we don't know which actually is in here. But at the same time, she's got a few little nice things she says, and she sneaks on in there. And then she's showing, well, that looks like a liquid lip. Well, if you have access to Instagram stories, and you know these drama channels do, and here's Jaclyn explaining. I'm just going to play it for you.
That's over what shade I was with. Actually like this berry, I have something on my finger, like this berry strawberry red right here. But then we have an orangey red and then like a deeper, more like mauve-y red. But these 3 are in the lips along with a glitter gloss that is so beautiful. And it looks like the, okay, that's all I'm going to show you. It's a gold glitter gloss. That's all you get. Right, next on the list, we have 4 loose glimmer powders. These can be used anywhere on the face, the body. I personally use these on my eyes as a topper. I'm not going to show you guys all the colors. I'm showing you guys the packaging. I'm showing you the names, but there are 4 of these and they are beautiful. And then last but not least, 2 highlighters. Oh my God, you guys. This packaging speaks to me on another level, and these shades are so freaking beautiful. These are in the formula of my Accent Light Highlight, which are the ones are hand-baked in Italy that I came out with for holiday of 2019, and these colors are so freaking gorgeous. I've worn them for months. Okay, that's all I'm gonna give you because I still wanna leave a little mystery in this. That's why there's question marks all over the box, because that's the way this was intended to launch. But now you guys have a pretty good idea of what is coming out. And the best part about this is the save, because these boxes are so inexpensive for what you're getting. The $65 box has the entire collection for $65. Retail, this would have been $217, and you get the entire thing for $65. And that's how all the boxes work. Like, the price absolutely insane, because once again, I thought I was gonna have all of these collections coming out before this, and I was like, let's just do it, let's discount all of it in bundles. And now it's like, here we are, and it's not what I expected, but it's exciting. And the best part is, once we have this launch tomorrow, you guys are gonna see so much happening from Jaclyn Cosmetics this year. Like, it is just gonna go and go and go and go and go. There's so much good stuff ahead of us, and I cannot wait. So tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
So Jaclyn explains, this was back in 2019 when she was putting this together. She was supposed to have a bunch of launches before that. Obviously, those launches had to be put off for one reason or another, but she gives you detail. She tells you pretty much what's in there. And so it's not really that much of a mystery, and her prices are really affordable too, I will say that. I had actually thought the holiday collection was a little more on the expensive side that she came out with a little over a year ago. But why do we need to bring this up? And why are we saying that, well, specifically T-Spill is saying, we don't know what's in there. Should we even take a chance on it, basically? It's like, okay. You know, Jaclyn's career is makeup, and she was one of the first people that I started watching. I can't say I watch every single video now. She did have that disastrous launch, but okay, what people don't have certain disasters in their lives. And I really feel like what you put in your mind makes a huge difference on what you do. And for me, and as a business perspective, because this is what Jaclyn does, she could lose money based upon what these drama channels are saying. And I just feel like it's super wrong. I know that a lot of people watch these drama channels. You might even enjoy it, and that is completely up to you. I clicked on it because I wanted to know more about the launch, but overall, I try not to watch these videos. Not unless there's something specific I need answered that maybe they'll have, because they do quite a bit of research, and I really feel that the exaggerations in here did not need to be in here. A lot of things did not need to be said. And again, that brings my full point coming back to you guys. Everything that we say influences one another. So if you're going to make a video, feel comfortable about what you're saying. And these other channels, I'm not telling you not to go watch them, not to do anything like that. Please don't think that. That is not how I operate at all whatsoever. But I did want to mention, for the sole purpose that what you say can have such an effect on another person. All right, now that's all I'm going to say about that. You guys can put your comments down below, but I put on one layer of this foundation using this brush, and I kind of like it so far. I'm kind of impressed. I'm going to do another layer of this foundation, and we're going to see. It doesn't have like a heavy scent like the fluidity. Oh my gosh, that was so thick, and it smelled like paint to me. Okay, and it did okay. I actually used a couple of those foundation bottles on some of my clients, and it worked out really well when it first came out. So they liked it, whatever, but for me, what did not work really well. It made me kind of oily after like an hour or two, and it wasn't as great on my skin tone. But this here, this brush just seems to be, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like the brush very much. I mean, you definitely have to work with this brush to get this into your skin and to not leave a streak. So at this point, I probably should have did this second layer of foundation with a beauty blender to tell you a little bit more. Let's try that, shall we? We've got a beauty blender sitting here. Let's just put a tiny bit more foundation and we'll put that on my head and we will see. Yeah, see, it's not streaking the way that that brush is. So I think you could totally do without that brush. That's all I'm gonna have to say. Now I want to see how this wears. So what I'm gonna do is the rest of my makeup, and I'm gonna take my time in doing that. And then I'm gonna come back and give you my thoughts on this. Okay, I'm back. Since I was really just kind of wanting to review this foundation and talk about the subject that I already talked about, I used a Hank & Henry, like, I don't know, electric liner. What did they call this? Phantasm drip liner on my eye. You guys know me, I love a dark eye, and I usually use shadow, and I usually use a black liner on top for the most part. And I decided I was going to try something a little bit different today. So I wound up using this liner by Hank & Henry and this brush, and it actually worked pretty well, but you did have to wet it quite a bit with this stuff here. And then I followed up with a single shadow underneath with, it's the Natasha Denona in Matte Black. Anyway, let's talk about this foundation here. For $20, you get this, and if you're lucky enough, you'll pick this up for free. I'm sure they'll have it on sale on their website at some point if they don't already. I am not a fan of this brush, to be perfectly honest with you, because you do have to work harder with a brush to avoid streaks. So if it's something that you get with it, I would definitely go ahead and try it. But definitely try, if you're finding that you're having a hard time blending, go in with your beauty blender. I'm sure you'll be fine. What I'm noticing is that my skin feels really soft. And it looks glowy, but it doesn't look greasy to me. And I've had this foundation on for a couple of hours now. So I'm curious to see how it wears throughout the rest of the night before I go ahead and take off my makeup before bed. But overall, I'd have to say for $20, are you kidding me? I just went out and got Laura Mercier, the, I forget how much that was, but I used the Lancome, which is $47, and now I'm kind of thinking I'm going to be trying this out for the rest of the week or weekend, and this should be kind of neat. So my review is the thumbs up for that, definitely. As for my thoughts on Jaclyn's collaboration, I'm sorry, her launch, is I just wish her well with that. And I really think we should look at that with an open mind, as opposed to what other people say. And as far as T-Spill goes, the drama channels are, yes, there are different people behind the scenes. You're going to hear Kayla in the background. I'm sorry about that. But I really feel like they should be mindful. Maybe promote things that are more uplifting and look at things where the glass is half full and not half empty. I'm pretty sure that all of us would benefit from that. So I really want to take the time to thank you for joining me for this video, for hearing what I have to say about that, and knowing that I would never, spread hate or anything like that. That's not who I am. It was just a matter of, I've been so mindful on what I've been putting in my mind lately, what my children watch, all of those things, is that I really wanted to give you some encouragement out there. And to give you the knowledge, maybe you just need a reminder that what we watch really does affect us. All right, guys, love you bunches. I will talk to you soon in another video. Bye.